I'm sorry. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve to feel like this.
Last night may have actually been the most shocking and dramatic episode of The Bachelorette ever. If you watched last night's season finale of The Bachelorette, then you know Jed has absolutely no concept of what a relationship is, Tyler C is a national treasure, and Hannah has the balls to shoot her shot on live television. What an emotional roller coaster we went through last night. Honestly, I'm just so happy we finally know why Jed sings about being Mr. Right. It's because he refuses to call himself your boyfriend even after you meet his family. Okay, so last night's season finale really delivered. I mean, I was living for pretty much every moment of it, except of course for when Tyler had his heart broken by Hannah after that beautiful speech. That was honestly hard to watch. And when he said he'll always be her biggest fan, I can't. By the way, Tyler, if you do need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here, along with every other woman in America. However, that might not be necessary, but we'll get to that later. So when it was clear that Jed was Hannah's final pick and we saw the car pull up, I physically couldn't get myself to stop laughing when I saw he had his guitar in hand because of course he would. And sure, Jed's proposal was sweet or whatever, and he sang his little song, but I mean, who even cares about that? They got engaged, we get it. What came next was such a shock. I was actually in disbelief that we were getting such an epic finale, but that it was. So shortly after their engagement, we flashed forward to an interview from weeks later where Hannah emotionally speaks out on the whole Jed's ex-girlfriend drama, saying that she had no idea, and in short, that he's a big fat liar. Jed essentially told her that there was a girl he was kind of seeing for a little while, but then he broke things off before going on the show. By the way, he told her this the day after they got engaged. Hannah kind of let it slide, but then saw the People article that came out a few weeks later that showed the actual truth and shit the fan. Hannah's filmed breakup with Jed during the episode was emotional, raw, and empowering all at the same time. Unlike when Ari broke up with Becca on camera during his season finale, I was actually stoked that Jed was getting the public breakup treatment after not only what he did to Hannah, but Haley as well. Oh, and any of the other women he openly admitted sleeping with while being with Haley. Ah, what a winner. Oh my god, winner, like what he called himself to his friends after he got engaged to Hannah. By the way, Jed attempting to defend himself during this part while simultaneously digging himself in a deeper hole was one of the most amusing things I've ever watched on television. Basically, his entire defense for having a girlfriend going into the show was that it wasn't a real relationship. Even though, sure, she met his family, and okay, they went on a few vacations together, and maybe some I love yous were exchanged, but they weren't in a relationship, okay? When Hannah did finally take off her engagement ring and ended things with Jed in the clip, it felt like America gave her a standing ovation. From there, we hopped right into After the Final Rose and thought that had to be the last of the surprises, but ooh, were we wrong. So first, when Jed came on, it was the same empty apologies, and Hannah was understandably emotional, and of course, he claimed that he still loved her. Hannah, however, shut him right down and made it clear that they are never, ever getting back together. The real shocking moment was when Tyler came on to talk to Hannah, and there was clearly some tension left between the two of them. I mean, Hannah admitted to still having feelings for him and then straight up asked him on a date on live television. And you guys, Tyler did say yes, so we'll have to see what happens with that one. Will this ruin his chances of possibly becoming the Bachelor? It might, especially since Hannah made it clear she still sees something there, not just on AFR, but again on Jimmy Kimmel, where she also, without words, made it clear she does not want him to be the Bachelor. Take a look.
And who do you think should be the Bachelor? Do you have any thoughts on that? Because a lot of people would think it might be Tyler, but now it can't be Tyler because you're going for drinks with him.
I mean, we'll see where the drinks go.
Well, you guys, that is all the Bachelor news I have to share with you right now. Make sure to tell me all your thoughts and feelings on this down in the comments so we can talk about it, because there's a lot to process. Then click right over here to see what Tyler just said about his relationship with Hannah, because he might not care about being the Bachelor after all. Then make sure to subscribe to our channel, and as always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. Follow me on socials @ReneeAriel, and I'll see you guys next time.